Hello! It's Monday, the 19th of January, 2026. Welcome along to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games, player of air game. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about the countdown to the checkered flag of Real Racing 3. Now, I've put in the thumbnail, we're T minus 59 days, but we might actually be T minus 60 days. More on that a bit later. And the statement today, beware of game developers offering gifts. More on that later as well. Right, so we've got quite a few people in the chat. Let's go through. We've got Monster Crow saying, "Hey, Tony." Hey, Monster Crow, welcome along. Says, "Wow, I am the first." Well done. Well done. Unexpected moments, he says. Indeed, sir. Indeed. Virtual Medical Doctor Ayaka says, "Hello. Hello back. Welcome along." Monster Grow says, "How is it going?" It's going very well. Thank you very much for a Monday. As it should be. It's a Monday. It's only the start of the week. If it's bad now, think what it's going to be like at the end of the week. John enters the chat, waves his big pink hand and says, "Hello, hello, John." Thank you all of you for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. It's very much appreciated. Right, game on screen. Boom. Bit of audio. Boom. Right, there is a lot to go through this evening, both in terms of racing and what's going on. So we do have a couple of updates, but I'm not going to go through them first. I'm going to do a little bit of racing first, and then in normal series, and then we'll move on to the exclusive series, and then we talk about what's been going on in the game since the end of last week. Little note though, it does look as if I was a predicting man now, I would say, having had 2 weekends starting from Friday, ending on Sunday at 200% fame, and now 2 weeks starting at Monday, ending at Thursday with plus 100% fame. It looks to me that will continue till the game is turned off. Hopefully, that will be the bare minimum. Exciting, exciting times. Monster Crow can't wait to get in with his game. Says, "So Tony, about our game build, we are adding a new order of class, DC, VA, S and R. No idea what that means. I'm sure it will come clear nearer the time. And we are adding more cars, more cars. We are adding also the Dodge Tomahawk SRT. Ooh, the car will be named the Dodge Tomahawk SRT GT. Is that to get around licensing? Anyway, there we go. Right, okay, so let's get on with some racing. Now, on a personal note, to hit 100% in road collection, I had to go up 1% per week. I'm on target for that. Spoiler alert, that's not going to happen. The reason why I'm on target for that, I'll explain a bit more a little bit later. So road collection at 92%. So it's going up at the moment 1% a week, which is quite impressive. Exclusive series sits at 82%, and I do believe that will probably go up to, if that gets up to 84% or in the region of 84%, the road collection goes up to 93%. So exciting, exciting times. Right, we're going to do a bit of racing, not in season 2, Tony, wrong season, season 4. We've got 2 series, Decades of Focus and Battle of the EVOs. Monster Grow says it's basically an order of car class. Right, got you. You don't, if you don't understand it, probably not. Well, I'm sure it will all come clear in due time. So, Alex, Real Racing Free, straight in with the spoilers, says, hello, Tony. How did you spend the 1,000 gold gift? Well, more on that later. Let's do some racing. Come on. We need to do racing. So, Tier 17, the Cup at the Club Circuit at Dubai, minimum PR 19.3. We've got the Ford Focus ST upgraded to 20.3. Let's race. Right, how many laps have we got? 5 laps. Okay, this should be fun. This should be fun. Then again, it might not be. Oh dear. There we go. Moving up slowly. Slow, slow. Avoid the cars. Yep, 3 rules. Racing online. Rule number 1, stay on track. Obviously, I don't always. They're more guidelines than rules. So guideline number 1, stay on track. Guideline number 2, just broke there, don't hit the opponents. And guideline number 3, now this one I'm pretty good at adhering to, and that is no cheating. And what I mean by no cheating is no shortcuts. So quite a number of the tracks have shortcuts, which mean you go off track to gain quite a few places. Not going to be doing any of that during the stream. Right, so we're in 7th place after lap 1. We've got 4 laps to go, 6 cars to overtake. That's okay. I like the odds. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. There we go. Does mean the next couple of laps I probably need to overtake 2 cars, not 1. And to be fair, this is a pretty quick lap, but there we go, we're through. Look at that, into 4th, we're doing awesome. So Monster Crow says, our game is a remaster of Asphalt's 8.6.1 version. Okay. I really shouldn't read out chats while I'm racing. So, I'm in 6th place after lap 2. That's my fault for not paying attention. That's why you should never do 2 things at once when you're driving. But fortunately, this is just a game, so it doesn't really matter. No real consequences, as far as I'm aware. But I do need to push on if I actually want a chance of finishing the top 3, or even better, first. Come on. There we go. Back into 4th place. Let's not mess this up now. So, I've got 2 laps to go and 3 cars to overtake. But I am a bit behind, in fairness, behind 3rd. There's a bit of a gap. So we're getting these cars out the way first because we're going to have a lot of fun with the Exclusive Series. Most of them are in a position where I can go up to either the 25% mark, the 50% mark, 75% mark, or even the 100% mark, and therefore earn additional gold. Now I think I've got a lot to do in the last lap if I'm going to get first, so I might have blown it on lap 2. But we'll push on. Technically we only need to finish in the top, well, I mean we don't need to finish in the top 3. Ideally we want to finish first. All the tiers are open up already, so I don't suppose it matters. It's just a little bit embarrassing. First race of the evening, and I'm not first. Okay. We're almost in position to get third. Don't think I'm going to get first, that's for sure. Might get second. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? We might have an opportunity here, because back markers come into play. And when back markers come into play, they're always rubbish. Look at this. Here we go. Oh, shame. Almost. Second place. We're going to have to do that one again. Maybe not this evening, though. Maybe not this evening. Right, there we go. Race bonus, 100%. That's fantastic. Oh, apparently we've got a bit of durability left. Blimey. Right, okay. So I'm going to spend some gold just to get it up to the next level. So I don't think I have to spend too much, and I might come back then and have another go later on in the evening. So Laguna Seca, minimum PR is 22. Let's have a look at what cheap upgrades we've got. Now, suspension, 18 to 21. Exhaust, 18 to 21.2. That looks looking good. And tyres and wheels, 16 to 21.1. So I'm going to go with exhaust. And there we go. 4 hours time, 22 would be enough. Now, don't worry, it's not a 4-hour stream, but we'll come back for that tomorrow. So we'll leave that there. We might do another race tonight, seeing how we get on. Battle of the EVOs is next. It's the Mitsubishi Motors Lancer Evolution X. We're racing 5 laps around the full Monza circuit. Might be a while. Right, okay. So I guess I'll talk about, well, actually, I'll do this race and then I'll talk about what's happened over the weekend. It is intriguing, and as I say, does it mean Real Racing 3 is going to go out with a bang or a whimper? Well, it might do both. It might do both. Oh. Okay, so that's rule 2, broken quite a few times there, but we find ourselves in 3rd place. Question is, do we go out on our own, or do we just stay behind 1st place and make it a bit more interesting? Nah. So we've got 5 laps around Monza at the head of the pack. This will be quite interesting with this car, and you can see why, because it sort of slides. Now this car was the gift, if you've been playing the game long enough, at the 12th birthday of Real Racing 3. Unfortunately, there won't be a 13th. Do you think they went, oh, hang on a minute, 13th birthday, that's a bit unlucky, let's shut the game down? I'm sure that wasn't the case. I'm sure that wasn't the case. Now, I'm pretty sure they went, hang on a minute, we're not making any money from this game, let's shut it down, unfortunately. Well, there we go. Right, so at the end of lap 1, we're already in 1st place. Unfortunately, we've got 4 laps to go, each lap lasting approximately 2 minutes. So it's in total a 10-minute race. Now, I've got a total of 10 up cars to race, and I kind of want to be doing a car every 10 minutes. So yeah, it's a good job it's just the one race. Now also I'm going to be talking about what has happened over the weekend. So if you've walked away from a Real Racing 3, you might want to take a look at your account, because there might be a little bit of a surprise in there. But as the title of this stream suggests, always be wary when they start giving you stuff, because it usually is an indication of more pain. I mean, I'll talk about it after I've done this race, because there is quite a bit to go through, and lots of thoughts on it as well. You know, what is coming up? Is there anything coming up? Are there more rewards coming up? What I do like what they're doing is, rather than discounting the cars, they're giving you rewards. I do actually, thinking about it, that's a better way, and I guess it shows a little bit of respect to people that have worked really hard to get road collection and motorsports already up to 100%. You'd be a bit annoyed if it was just given to people on a plate now that the game is coming to an end, possibly. Anyway, 2 laps gone, 450 yards ahead a second. Whoopsie-daisy. Obviously, braked a little bit too late there. Now, what's going to be interesting is, I think, either A, the weekend, or B, in 30 days' time. Now, give us an indication about what is happening in the background. Now, the other thing that's interesting as well is the current round is due to end on Monday. Will that be it, or is there another round hidden away, not requiring the game to be updated, and that will also take the game to its end? Don't know is the honest answer. It's just another intriguing question about what is going on. We all know it's going to end no longer on the 19th. Again, more on that a little bit later. There we go, look at that, 1 minute 50 seconds-ish. Okay, that's not too bad. First 750 yards ahead of second. I'm going to brake a little bit earlier, and as per usual, I've braked too early this time. Okay, there we go, sort of recovered a little bit there. So this car, I think, will need servicing, but again, I'll look to apply some upgrades. Hopefully that are enough to do the next race. Okay, so I'm about halfway through the race, in first place. 700 yards ahead of second. Let's bring this home. I'm starting with these cars because 2 reasons. 1, they're series within the game, so it's just nice to move them on. And 2, the cars are a lower PR, so get the lower PR cars out of the way before we start racing the bigger, faster, higher PR cars. Right, there we go. That's pretty good. And that's looking like under 1 minute 50. Just. Okay, at least we're on the final lap now. The pain of watching this is almost over. But it is another cup that we've got first place on. All right. More than halfway through the final lap. And again, it looks like we're about to catch back markers. We'll overtake that one. There we go. That looks like it was the Mercedes though. Two back markers overtaken. There we go, first place. A nice and straightforward race, unlike the other one. Boom. Okay, so 82 gold is what I've got. I'm not going to get any more, but I am going to have to spend some more gold. Okay, there we go. Servicing the car. That car will be back tomorrow. So we're going to do another stream tomorrow. Let's have a look at tier 19. So tomorrow's race needs a minimum PR of 23. I'm only at 21. Let's have a look at the upgrade paths available. Right, I've got brakes, 21.8, 22.5. That's still not enough. I'm 0.5 short, so I need another upgrade. Now, what I'm thinking is either the engine at 70, that's a bit expensive, or the body at 55. I can't do the engine, can I? No. So we'll do the body. And the reason why I'm focusing on these two is I'm expecting the upgrade after, because it's 3 or 5, not 3 or 4, the upgrade after to be $R again. There we go. Boom. So that car will also be ready to race again tomorrow. Right, okay. So that's the racing up to that in terms of series. We're going to go on to the exclusive series now, but I do need to just go through what happened over the weekend. So on I think it was Saturday. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. On Saturday, Real Racing 3 on their X account, I don't know if they release it on any other accounts they've got, but on their X account, they did release an announcement, which I'm going to have to blow up because it's a bit small. So it goes, "Hey racers, in light of the login issues on December the 30th, 2025, do you remember that outage? We are moving the game's shutdown by 1 day. The new shutdown date is now March the 20th, 2026. Please enjoy the additional day of racing and make the most out of your final laps. Thanks for being an amazing part of our community. So, two things there. You've got an extra day, but there's no apology reward for the fact that a lot of people, because it was the penultimate day, a lot of people couldn't get into the game on that day, and obviously they didn't get the reward for that day. And more important than that, it meant on the final day they didn't get the 30 gold potentially plus 30 gold reward that you get always on the final day of the month. So we'll just hold off there, and then we'll talk about what else happened. Neil Ray says, hello, brother. Hello back, sir. Welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. And Kings Banala is back as well. Says, hi, Tony. Hi to you as well, sir. Welcome along to both of you. Now, what is interesting is on Sunday, and I didn't screenshot it, I just clicked OK, not thinking about it. They put a message in the game basically saying, just to let you know, it's now only 60 days. Now, it's interesting it says 60 days because technically, based on that message I've just read out, yesterday would have been 61 days. I'm not changing the countdown. I'm leaving it as is. So my countdown will go to 0 still on the 19th is my current plan. But yes, yesterday they said 60 days to go. As a thank you for continuing to play, here's 1,000 gold. So, by the fact the message said 60 days, when technically, as a result of the message on social media saying we're adding a day, it sounds like that was probably a predefined reward. The question is, therefore, will we get other rewards? Will it be a weekly thing, or will it be closer to the countdown end that additional rewards will come in, if any at all? It's all intriguing. What it didn't do in that message is say, sorry for the outage on the 30th, here's a reward. It was nothing to do with that. It simply was a countdown acknowledgement, and here's 1,000 gold for you to spend. So it will be interesting if there's going to be additional rewards as we get closer and closer to that final lap. Now, one of the questions that Alex Real Racing 3 asked is, what did I spend that 1,000 gold gift on? And obviously you can see by the fact I've only got 7 gold, I have spent it. Now, King's Banana says 1,000 gold a week would actually be crazy. It would be crazy. It would be awesome. I'd hope it go up, actually. I think realistically, what they probably will do is maybe a second reward at 30 days. That is what I think realistically will happen. Now, again, it depends. At the moment, I'm classing this as 59 days to the end. Technically, as a result of the announcement on Saturday, it's 60 days. So I just want to come out of here and now go to Season 5, Round 3. 7 days to go, so it ends next Monday. Or does it end Sunday? Does that mean it ends Sunday? Yeah, no, it ends Monday, silly boy. Right, the reason why this is interesting is if we go into, click on Season 5, Round 3, currently Season 4, Round 8 still does not have an expiring soon countdown clock. So I'm keeping an eye on that. I thought that might be the way in which the game is not available to play after the shutdown date. But maybe that won't be the case. Maybe that won't be the case. I'm still not hopeful we're going to be able to play it, but keeping an eye on that. Right, okay, so what did I spend my gold on? Well, I had 26 cars left to fully upgrade, to open up all the exclusive series. Now, just by playing it normally, getting the double bubble rewards at the weekend, I was able to upgrade, as you can see there, I'll just highlight it, the Jaguar C8 CX75. In terms of the 1,000 rewards, I spent it on two cars. I spent it on the Ferrari Daytona SP3. So this car is currently fully upgrading. I think this one cost me, I think it was something like 575 gold. You can see there the body has an R-Dollar upgrade on it, and that's still being applied. I didn't rush that through, just left it go in. Didn't need to race this car today. And then the other car, which I said I might do, and I have now done it, is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. I think it was only something like 400. It might have just been under 500 gold, to be fair, but it wasn't a massive amount. And again, it's just got the final upgrade being applied. This time the engine, 18 hours left before that's fully upgraded. So those cars will appear in tomorrow's stream. All S1123 says, evening, Tony. Evening, guys. Welcome along, Paul S. Always good to see you. It says, on the season comment, I think they have split up the season, usually 8 series. So this finishes in 7 days. Then the next 2, I think. Well, if it's only 2, I still think it will last up to, because it'd be effectively, it'd be a short. It'd be like another 7 weeks, basically. We'll have 49 days approximately. Maybe a few more till the final lap. So I hope you are right. I hope you are right. I hope I hope there is at least another season, and I hope there is at least 2 events. It would be really nice if they packed a series of events into the last ever round. That would be pretty cool. Not entirely sure that's going to happen, but hey, we can while the game is playing, we can have a little bit of hope there. A little bit of hope. King's Banana says, I've spent my gold on the Bugatti Bolide, only need 2 upgrades for it. Well, you see, there you go. Can't say I blame you. I've already got the Bugatti Bolide fully upgraded, so I'm just working my way through the cars that remain. So in terms of fully upgrading the cars, I'm now down to just needing 23 cars are left. 23 cars. I don't think I'm going to get them all done, unfortunately, unless crazy rewards start coming our way. But I tell you what, I'm definitely comfortable about getting to 95% road collection completion, and I'm a little bit hopeful that I can get to 98%. I think that's pretty good. Paul Laps enters the chat, says hello. It seems I was right then about the fame thing. You were indeed, sir. You were indeed. I would agree. I would agree. Basically, hopefully, at the very least, till the very end, Monday to Thursday, 100% fame. Friday to Sunday, 200% fame. And you never know, as we close in on that final lap, maybe it will be even higher. I'm actually now hopeful there's going to be quite a few rewards that they're going to give out. That'd be pretty cool. And it does help from a personal perspective, because obviously now I'm talking about me, forgetting the not us, our story. Is it does mean I could potentially get up to 100% road collection if there are a few crazy rewards in the pipeline. Well, again, we'll just have to wait and see. But I mean, in general speaking, the way that they've conducted themselves in terms of ending the game, in terms of the rewards and the errors they've made, and then realizing the errors they've made, I think they've conducted it in the right way. There's never a good way to end a game, but I think in terms of notification, I believe in terms of contractual obligation, they only had to give 30 days. They gave close to 90 days. They've made a few mistakes in terms of the outages, but they've apologized for that, extended the end, and they've given quite a few rewards over the last few weeks And in addition, they're now doing permanent, by the looks of it, fame, double fame rewards or triple fame rewards on every single race. You can't complain at that. If a game's got to go out, that's how I want the game to go out, with a bang like that. And Paul Lapp says, and also they've changed the game shutdown to March the 20th. Indeed, they have. So it's something at least. It is. It is. It is. As I said, I wonder if that reward was nothing to do with the shutdown and it was pre-planned. And I wonder if they can't, maybe there's something going on in the background that's got a structure and a plan. So they can't give people like the 60 gold they may have missed out because of that outage. But they've probably gone, do you know what? We're giving them X £1,000 over the final set. We're not going to worry too much about it. And in response, we'll just extend the end date. I think that's fair enough. Right. Let's get some serious racing done, because I'll tell you what, I can earn some serious gold tonight. So we need to rattle on through these cars. So the first up, we've got the BMW M1. We've got this car at 72%. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to just take it to 75% and then move on to the next car. That's the plan. And I've got eight of these cars to earn rewards on. So BMW M1, we're only starting off with 10 gold. That's fine. Let's give it a go. Elimination at Nürburgring Grand Prix track. So this is for 10 gold. Now I started the day, or started the evening, on 100 gold. I reckon I can be a lot higher than that by the end of this stream. But I'm doing a different plan. No, I'm not. Tell me what you're doing. I don't know. Right, I'm not in last place. I'm in clean air. I'm staying out of trouble. Kind of where the black car wants to be. There you go. Okay, so I'm still in fourth. I'm catching on third. There we go. I may have gone off track there. Just a little faux pas. Can we catch first and second is the question in this race. If I was a guessing man, I'd say no. Do you know what? I might do a little sneaky off track catching up. Then again, I might not. We'll see. You know, I'm so tempted. Right, I'm going to break the third rule because why not? So here we go. This is it. This is third. Little cheat. Boof into first place. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I just felt the need to do it. So in this race, all three guidelines have been broken because that's how we race. If you can't win fair and square, push the limits of the rules. That's actually really terrible advice. I do apologise for that. Don't ever follow that. I don't mean it, obviously, but I just saw the opportunity there of getting first place. And after all, it is just a game. And there we go, first place. This is interesting. Paul Lapp says, I'm going to wait until January the 26th, which is obviously next Monday, to see if something else happens to spend my gold. Do you know what? That's not a bad strategy if you don't own close to all the cars. That's not a bad strategy. I'm not overly worried about not doing that, but I do sort of agree with why you're doing that, and that does sort of make sense. Absolutely. Um, the reason why I'm not worried about it is if, for example, there was the opportunity of winning the only car that I don't own in the road collection, is you don't have to do it as soon as it opens. So there's the opportunity of building your gold pile back up. But fully understand why you're doing that. That does make sense. Don't be too disappointed if after the 26 there isn't another round. I'm just saying. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news. Hopefully it won't be the case, but I'm not 100% hopeful on that. I'd say I'm 25% on that one, I would say. Right, so Tier 9, we're at 74%. Let's do the speed record round the national circuit of Circuit de Catalunya. And obviously, speaking of... See, I don't consider this a cheat, but it is a little bit cheeky. And that is, the fastest part of the track is at the end of this straight. So I'm starting way behind the start line. Might not need to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to make absolutely certain of first place, and therefore of my first gold reward this evening for hitting 75%. Here we go. Here we go. See, there you go. Achieved it after the finish line, but I have got first. So I do consider, see, I considered that more of a strategy decision rather than cheating. I don't think racing in this game is just about racing. There is an element of low tier strategy for sure, but strategy nevertheless. Now, in terms of my strategy on upgrading cars, I'll be perfectly honest. I've looked at the cars that are left, and I've just gone through and listed the cost. And I'm doing the cheapest cars first. That's my order. I think that makes so much more sense. It should mean I get the most number of cars fully upgraded, and therefore the opportunity of completing the most number of exclusive series, which in theory should mean I get to the highest completion percentage possible with the minimum amount of gold that I've got available to spend. That's the plan. Well, here's a name from the past. Robert Van Nistelrooy returns, says, yo back, sir, welcome along, good to see you again. Thanks for watching and saying hello in the chat. Now, what does this mean? What does this mean? It means 75%, 10 gold. That's the BMW M1 finish with for this evening. Next on the list, I tell you what I'm not doing. The Lamborghini Countach. I think that might have been a mistake to fully upgrade that car. It's horrible. That's definitely in the shame garage, along with the Speedtail and the other car that I can't remember what it's called now. Right, so next up we're going to do the Audi RS5 Coupe. Again, we can get to 75%, and this time the reward is 15 gold. So starting at tier 9, we've got the speed record around the dynamic track. On the Porsche test track. Now again, it might be a case the end of this straight is the fastest part, but we'll risk it. We'll risk it. We'll see what happens. There might be a crash coming up. There we go. I didn't even get first. So now we've got damage to the car. Haven't actually got a cracked windscreen though. But the driver may have broken his arm. So we don't need Eric the engineer, we need a doctor. Is there a doctor in the house? Right, let's see what we can do here. It's not looking good. I think I only got 4th there. Yeah. Right, okay, we're going to have to do that again because that was rubbish. And we're going to have to do the old start from behind. Well behind the start line. So a little bit of a turnaround. We're going to have to do this again. That's disappointing. Let's try that again. Okay. Go. Right. Can we get first? It's not looking good again. There we go. Oh, I think we might have just broken the driver's other arm now. How's he driving? He's using his knees. What a resilient driver. Both arms broken, still able to turn the driving wheel. We're starting off with low rewards, but I tell you what, we have got some big rewards coming up. There we go, that is first place. A little bit cheeky, and did you see how I almost got? I got 154 there as I crossed the finish line that time. Blinking heck. Robert Van Nistelrooy says, haven't been here since they said they're going to end the game. Well, that's a shame, but welcome along. Always happy to see. Oh, hello. Has my camera frozen? My camera's frozen. Blinking heck. It's all happening tonight. Let's see if we can wake the camera up. There we go. Are we there? Yep, there we go. That's not happened in a while. Strangely enough, when I was prepping the stream, I did hear the camera flip off. So I did reseat my connections, but that obviously didn't work. But anyway, there we go. Camera's working again. But anyway, Robert Van Nistelrooy, it's good to see you again. I'm glad you have decided to drop in. Massage Gamer says hello. Hello back, sir. Welcome along. Thank you for watching and saying hello in the chat. Pal Lap says, apparently, according to my phone, last week I spent 54 hours playing Real Racing 3. Last week? Blimey. Good grief. You see, this is the thing. What will we do if this is all a con and it's EA Sports just trying to get the numbers up? Right, okay, so we're at 74%. So again, the next race should mean 75% reward and 15 gold this time. That's a lot. I tell you what, that is a lot of hours. I mean, that's more than 2 days. That's more than 2 days. I don't think I've done that in a week. I have played it a little bit over the weekend. I'd say between 3 and 4 hours over the weekend. And I did get to. I went up 2 fame levels, which I'm quite happy about. And I'm more than halfway through fame again. I think on top of you know, the daily rewards on top of the adverts, if I can try and go up at least 3 fame levels a week, I think I'm on target for 98%. Never mind what other rewards they decide to chuck our way. So I'm not giving up on the 100% road collection or hitting that 100% completion. But at the moment it doesn't seem possible. I need some significant luck, or to be a little bit more precise, gifts. Maybe a daily 1000 gold gift would definitely enable me to complete road collection. Right, okay, so we're in first place. We're almost 200 yards ahead of second. Guaranteed a podium finish. Right, there we go, first place. Another car done. So ideally I need to be doing 5 cars per hour. We've just completed 4 cars. And we are at the 53-minute stage. Robert Van Nistelrooy, or Van, formerly known as Robert Van Nistelrooy, says, please call me Van. Anyway, so have thought of the future, your next racing game. Want to see more of you? Yes, we have got streamed. I've basically targeted 6 racing games. So there will be streams at some point when the racing in Real Racing 3 quietens off. Obviously, at the moment, it's quite busy. And I'll be assessing 6 games and determining, obviously with your help, people that watch the stream, which game will be the next to play once Real Racing 3 has gone. Pal Laps says, with the fame bonuses, I might just be able to get to level 500. Currently on level 422. Achievable, achievable. Best of luck with that. Best of luck. Poor Pal Lap says, I would need to get 10 levels up per week. Now, that's not achievable for me, but for yourself, yeah, possibility. Might mean quite a bit of playing, though. There we go. So that's that. I'm only at 32 gold at the moment. On to a series that I can complete tonight. The Lamborghini Aventador SVJ with 60 gold reward. Only got 3 races to do, so it should be achievable. Starting with Tier 12, we've got speed record at Monza. And with it being Monza, I've got to do the start from behind the start line, as in way behind the start line, because the fastest part of the track is at the end of this straight, obviously in the other direction though. Okay, there we go. Let's turn the car around. So 222 miles per hour is what I've got to do, which basically means I can't mess this up. Come on. Go, go, go. See, nowhere near that. Come on. Go, go, go. There you go. Oopsie daisy. Onto the grass so I don't hit the barrier. First place achieved. Now, I did say there were more guidelines than hard and fast rules. And ultimately, you know, quite often what it means is when you're racing against other human opponents, you just know they've done as much cheating as what you're having to do. In other words, they achieved that score by going off track. They achieved that score by bumping into other computer opponents. They achieved that score by doing shortcuts. But wherever possible, we won't. But sometimes, as we've done twice already this evening, we've had to break our own guidelines. We're at the business end of this, so, you know, it's got to be done. Right, okay, there we go. That is one of the races completed in first place. The significance difference there between just doing it up to the line and being able to do it up to the end of the straight there is that was 13 miles per hour difference. Significance. Paul Lapp says, in order to go up 10 levels per week, I'll play the F1 endurance races to get there faster. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I haven't done many endurance races, to be fair. I just get bored after half an hour. I don't know how these people can do like a 10-hour endurance. Yeah, it's just it's a bit much. Imagine if I did a 10-hour endurance stream. One, it probably wouldn't last 10 hours. And B, people would be bored. Right, okay, so we've got head-to-head around Daytona, not my favourite track. Just need to make sure I don't mess this up. I'm not first yet, but I reckon I can get first. There we go. First place. We've got to stay there now. Itchy nose syndrome. Ouch. Problem sometimes when you've got a tash. Or indeed a beard, or in my case, a goatee. Right, we're still in first place. This is good. Oh dear, that's not so good though. And now he's catching. Oh dear. Bit of defending required. Late braking as well, I think. Oh no. Oh, disaster. Amazingly, I've done all right there. Right, so that wasn't very impressive, to be fair, but hey, first place. Ings Banala says, I think it is actually better if you were to do an endurance race where you can hire the agent. Yeah, so for example, on, I think it was Saturday, your daily reward was 50% fame. So 50% plus 200%. And then obviously if you hire an agent, it was 350%, which is pretty awesome. In fact, coming up at the end of the month, so I think it's the Friday, we should have 100% fame. So 200% plus 100% fame plus another 100% fame for the agent. That is some serious fame to be had. Again, if you pick the right race. Right, there we go. 98%. Final race for this car. It's elimination at the national circuit at Hockenheim Ring. Almost said wing. Ring. Hockenheim Ring. This is for 60 gold. And we've just gone over the 1 hour mark. So we've got another hour to go. And after this car, another 5 cars to race in. All of which can potentially earn us gold. Now, this will be the first series to be completed this evening. There should hopefully be 2 more series to be taken to 100%. For that, we are up to 2nd place. Harry the Fast, eh? Wow, what a name. Harry off the track. Right, there we go. 1st place. Again, I broke my own rules, my own guidelines. But we are in 1st place, 150 yards ahead of 2nd. Four cars left in the battle. Guaranteed a podium finish. Let's see if we can make it 1st place though. Oh. Now this is the less grippier of the 2 Lamborghinis I'm going to be doing tonight. There we go, 1st place, 100%, 60 gold. Earned 32 plus 60, 92 gold, almost back to where I started at the beginning of the stream. So in regards to the 100% fame, King's Banana says, yes, it's Friday. Indeed, sir. Indeed. So Paul Lapp says, by the way, do you have a top 3 or top 5 favorite tracks in the game? Yes, I do. I'm going to be producing a video of the top 10, both in terms of tracks, because I think there's 19 tracks in the game, but with different configurations. I'm also going to be producing a top 10 of top my preferred cars. I'm still working on that list. I've got 5 definitely in it, but I'm gonna keep them to myself because obviously the order might change as I've not determined the other 5 yet. And I'm gonna do the worst tracks, top 5 of the worst tracks, and a top 5 of the worst cars in the game as well. But in terms of what my top 3, let's do top 3 favorite tracks. It's quite easy. It's number 1 Sebring, it's number 2 Circuit of the Americas, the Grand Prix circuit, and obviously Sebring at number 1 is the Grand Prix circuit as well. And number 3, I think I've decided on Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca in number 3. That's a track that I think you gain a lot of respect for once you've started driving with 0 assists. In fairness, I can tell you 4 and 5. It's 4 will be the Grand Prix circuit at Silverstone, and 5 will be the Grand Prix circuit at Suzuka. There we go. Nice and easy that. And as I said, I've got that one done to number 10, but I'll hold off. I'll hold off on that. Otherwise, there's no point in watching the video when I do it. I might do it live as well. I might decide to do it live because it'd be fun. Right, okay, there we go. So that's the Lamborghini. Oh no, yeah. Sorry, it's the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ completed. So we've still got, as you see there, 5 cars to do. So hopefully each of these cars will only last 10 minutes each, and that'll be a nice wrap up at the 2-hour mark. Van says, so the 6 games, are they a secret to make suspense or because I am? I have no idea. It would be a dream come true to race in Laguna Seca in real life, says Paul Laps. Yeah, I think it would actually. Yeah, and then we'll realise just how difficult a track it is as well. Especially towards the end when it dips and you can't see the dip. That must be quite scary as a driver doing that. Right, next up, the new car that's been added to the exclusive series, the Jaguar CX-75. I'm going to just do very quick races, I think, to get this to 25%. So speaking of crap tracks, it's a Formula E. I think you can guess what my top 5 will consist of. As always, I'm probably going to have to do this a few times to get first. What are we on? 19 seconds. Yeah. Oh my, I'm not even close. That were 2 seconds off. So much for a quick race. So only 6 there. Let's retry that. Surely we can do better than 21 seconds. Come on. I mean, this car, I like this car. I'll show you the inside of this car as well. It's awesome. That's better. Still not good enough though. Well, better. 4th that time. Now, can we break? Can we break into the top 3? Come on. Ugh. All right. There we go. First. Oh, I see. Right. So Van has asked, what are the 6 games you are looking at? Yep. Just one moment. I shall show you them very shortly. There we go. Misunderstood what you meant there. But yes. So the 6 potential replacement games. There was another game I would like to have done, but it's not available, unfortunately, in the UK. So that's not on the list. So there are the 6. We've got Assoluto Racing. We've got Car X Street. We've got Grid Autosport. Now, this is the free trial version. So obviously, Grid Autosports is a paid for game. So in fairness, it means that it doesn't have any updates, I believe. No new games or tracks added to it, but I will take a look at that. We've got Gran Velocita, Monoposto, and Drive Zone. They are the 6 games. And what I'm looking to do is free streams, each stream having 2 of the games, and I'll race them for at least an hour, get a good feel of each of the games, and then make a call, make a decision. Racing Master, I think, is the game that would have been my favourite to replace Real Racing 3, but unfortunately, it's not available in the UK. Right, back to racing. We're at 24%. Let's finish on a drag race, a nice, quick race. There is, of course, potentially a 7th game, so Monster Crow, who is either A, still in the chat or was in the chat. His guys are working on an update to a previous existing game, so we hope to have a look at that when that comes available. More news on that to follow closer to, I think it's Easter time, April time, so we'll see. I mean, if you're a games manufacturer and you've got a half decent racing game and then you find out that EA Sports is cancelling Real Racing 3 in terms of mobile games, you'd be doing this, you'd be doing this. Go. First place. I didn't actually check how much gold it was. I think it's 10. So Van says, I root for Monoposto. Okay. Okay. To be fair, that looked pretty good as well. I'd probably say it's going to be, I think, do you know what? I'm not going to predict because I don't know, to be fair. I don't know. I've got no idea. But it's going to be good fun racing in each of those games. Well, hopefully it will be. Sometimes, though, you can get very frustrated when you're used to a certain style of game. And then you go to another, you go, no, I don't like this one. But we'll see. There we go. We've now got over our starting gold balance. We started at 100. We've now got 102. So that is the Jaguar CX-75 completed with for this evening. We'll leave it there. On to the Lamborghini SIAN FKP 37. Again, let's see if we can do some quick races. What have we got? We haven't got many. Right, okay, so it looks like an elimination and then a speed record, which is what the others were. Now, what's the reward? 30 gold. Okay, not to be sniffed at. Let's give it a go. Elimination. The short circuit at Hockenheim Ring. I do think this is a bit, obviously it's got a higher PR than the Aventador SVJ, but it feels grippier as well. So not only has it got a higher top speed, acceleration is better, probably brakes, but the grip on this is pretty good. I mean, because it's a Lamborghini as well. Right, where are we? We are in 4th place. We're in 3rd place. Hopefully, we'll be in 2nd very shortly. There we go. Right, let's hunt down 1st. I will say this is a very short track for this car. Oh dear. It's very rare to go round a track twice in elimination, but this is definitely one of them. There you go. Don't lose it. There we go. Come on. There you go. Right, now hopefully we can just control the pace now. So first, battle between the remaining two cars. We are in front. There we go. Oh no. Oh, I messed up. That's what happens when you try to be smart. And it backfired there. I only got second. I was trying to get him to pass as as the time ran out, and he passed just before. So that's my own fault. That's me being an absolute plonker. So interestingly enough, in regards to trying a different game and struggling, Van says, "Yeah, I know, I know. I'm playing Mono Posto, and it honestly was hard to transition from Real Racing 3, and that is the problem." Right, I'm going to do in Tier 12 the speed record around the national circuit at Silverstone. 193 miles per hour is what I've got to get to. I actually think the fastest part of the track is after the turnaround here. So no braking, potential going off track now to get first. Yeah, see, there we go, you see. But we did get first. Unfortunately, we're allowed to go off track. I mean, I'd prefer not to, obviously. Key is getting that first place. So there we go. That is that car done for this evening, because that will be 75% and 30 gold earned. We are accruing quite a bit of gold here. So we're coming up to just under the 1 hour 20 minutes mark. So we're 1 minute ahead of schedule. So that's that car done. I'm not going to service any of the cars. If I do a bit of racing later on tonight, I might then service the cars. But if not, we'll go into tomorrow just doing what we can. I think tomorrow will be a cup race for each of the cars that we'll be racing in. Right, so we've got 3 cars left. Does that seem right? Right, okay. All right. So I'm a little bit ahead of schedule. Well, if that is the case, I can do another race with the Ford Focus ST, so that's fine. So next up, the Porsche 962C potentially can take this car to 100%, or this series to 100%, and earn 40 gold. So Tier 17 Speed Snap at Daytona Speedway. 217 miles, well, 216.2. Basically, I've got to try and get to 217 miles per hour. Let's see what we can do. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm okay there. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. I think I just did 217. There we go. First place. That were close, but yep, first place. Boom. All right. Okay, next up, a head-to-head at the the sprint circuit at Nürburgring. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, look, that's a pretty looking car. Little does he know that when you put paint on it, it slows the car down. That's not true, by the way. Whoops-a-daisy. Off track. Find myself back in second position. There we go. Inside. Not quite first though. There we go. What a tight race this one is. Oops. Forgot what I was doing then. I remembered as I was pulling in there that, hang on, you're not supposed to be going off track, Tony. Oh, sorry, I forgot. There we go, first place. Forgot my own rules there. To be fair, I don't follow them off stream, but on stream you kind of got to, ain't you, really? $132 gold. Hoping to get this up to 172 gold. And you know what? That's a third of the way to another car being fully upgraded as well. Right. Tier 18 autocross at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's the road course. 28 seconds. Right, let's see what we can do. Oh dear. I think there's no way I've done that. I think I got second there. Yeah, 29.283. Let's give that another go. 29.283. I mean, it's close. It's close. I think I can get there. 0.3 seconds I've got to improve by. I messed that up. I messed that up completely. Would you like to know how much I messed that up by? First place. I don't know. 28.699. First place. Not done elegantly, but it was done. Right, tier 18 completed. On to tier 19. We've got a head-to-head around Spa-Francorchamps. Right. Oh. Right, we're just in the lead. Time to push. Right, we're pushing ahead. Got a little bit of a cushion there. wheels on the grass just back there. That's not brilliant. Still in first though, there we go. Bring it home. Van asks, is this a Porsche? Yes, it's the Porsche 962C. Technically speaking, in the motorsport section, but it did have an exclusive series in the road collection, and as it was cheap to upgrade in comparison to a lot of the other cars, or fully upgrade, I thought I'd give it a go. And the bonus is, after I've completed this exclusive series, I've got this car to race in its motorsports series, and I've got to get that to 100%, which just means some additional gold as well. Right, there we go. Head-to-head completed. Tier 19 completed. We've got 2 races left to do. I'm going to do the speed snap first at the national circuit of Hockenheimring. I didn't even see what I've got to do there. Oh, is this about oh, right, okay. Okay. Nowhere near. Oh, I was close. I was close. First place. I was nowhere near, he said. First place suggests otherwise. I tell you what, that was close though. 156.51 against 156.60. That was very close. Right, okay. So, one more race to do for 100%. And I forgot what it was now. Sorry, 40 gold, 100% and 40 gold. It's at the Bugatti circuit, and it's a speed record. I can't actually remember where the fastest part of the track is, but all I know is it's not here. I'm pretty sure it's halfway around the track, so we should be okay. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. I ended up getting first there already. Now, I'm sure that's not the fastest part of the track. So there we go. That is this car's exclusive series taken to 100%. We're on a bit of a roll. We are on a bit of a roll. And we've still got another series to take to 100% as well. Yeah, I thought this was the fastest part, but anyway, there we go. Already done it. Paul Laps asks, why do you use miles per hour instead of kilometers per hour? It's because I'm English. Being blunt about it, miles per hour is the go-to for the English. At least it should be. Kilometers per hour is a French thing, and I'm not into the metric system at all. I'm a miles per hour. I'm not always feet and inches, to be fair, except on height. But I like the old measurements. They just fit better. It's like a pint of milk just works so much better than half a litre of milk. No, no, it's wrong. So that's why I use miles per hour. Generally speaking, in England, we have a speedometer and I guess speed restrictions in miles, not in kilometers. And long may that continue. The French couldn't invade us, so they tried to enforce the metric system onto us, and we're saying, no, we're not having any of that, thank you very much. You go be French in France, we'll be English over here, please, and we'll use miles. Right, there we go. 40 gold. Another series completed. I wonder how we're looking on the old completion outside of that. Let's have a look. Exclusive series still at 82%. There's no point even looking at road collection. That will still be at 92%. So what have I got next? So I've got two cars left. We've got the Aston Martin Vulcan, a recent addition to the exclusive series section, for me anyway, and the Audi R18 e-tron Quattro 2015. Paul Lapp says, I thought miles per hour was just a US thing. Yes, but where do you think the Americans got it from? The English. What language do the Americans speak? English. Where did they get that from? The English. It just so happens they kicked our butt, that's all. Anyway, there we go. So, yeah, it's very much it's an English thing, not an American thing. The Americans adopted the English way of measuring stuff. It just so happens they fight a lot harder than what we do, unfortunately. So there you go. Tier 2, head-to-head at the national circuit at Hockenheimring. We're in first. Can we keep it out now? Hold the inside line. There we go, just about. Now this is a funky car. It's a bit basic inside, but it's pretty cool. Look at the steering wheel. Oh, great. The steering wheel in this thing's awesome. Oops. I'd love to have a car with a steering wheel like that. It's very futuristic. Oh dear. Messing about too much and I'm not driving properly. Focus, Tony. Focus. There we go. So this car, I like. Apparently, I think there's only, I can't remember if it said it was 16 or 24 ever made. But it's pretty cool, this car. %. This one will be a quick one by the looks of it. What should we do? Let's do autocross around Laguna Seca. 25%. I think it's 10 gold. I didn't actually check. We'll find out shortly. I love the engine noise of this car as well. "26 seconds. It's going to be tight. Oh, no it isn't. I think I got first there by almost a whole second. 25.231. almost a second clear of second. Very good. This is excellent. Van just laughs. I guess he's laughing at my rant to do with the French and the metric system, which I'm not a big fan of. Yeah. Right, there we go. That is the Aston Martin Vulcan done for today. On to the last exclusive series I really wanted to race tonight, which is the Audi R18 E-TRON Quattro 2015. Now, if I complete this, it looks like I've only got 6 exclusive series left. But we do know the Ferrari Daytona SP3 and the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento are both on their way. So we'll actually have 8 exclusive series to race in tomorrow, assuming, of course, I do actually complete this one. Now, I think there's quite a few things to do in this. Yeah, it's a little bit lower. Yeah, this might be a little bit tougher to get to 100%, but we'll give it a go, and we'll get 40 gold as well. That's all right. I'll take that. That takes it up to 222 gold if we get it. If not, we'll get it as a reward tomorrow. So up first, Speed Snap at Monza. Now, where is this? Okay. Now, I'll tell you what, I've not got on with this car at all. I just don't like the turning circle. Fortunately there, I just managed to get first place by about 1 mph. Lap says, goodbye, I'm going to eat breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast, sir. Hope to catch you later, or tomorrow, or another time. Right, tier 17, head-to-head. Ooh! Oh, this is a rarity. At Indianapolis, but it's the Speedway. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. Oh, yeah. The Speedway, the Indianapolis Speedway, I think isn't used often enough, and it's a pretty cool speedway. Come on. Push. I think if I get the inside line, he might chicken. No, he hasn't. Oh, there they go though. We're in first. There we go. You know what? That track has got a possibility of getting into my top 10. It won't be in my top 5. But it's... I'm spoiling my top 10 again. Shh, be quiet, Tony. Sorry. Keep it quiet. Michael Mistel enters the chat and says, good evening. Good evening, sir. Welcome along. Thank you for watching and saying hello in the chat. Van says, nice lap. Well, that's very kind of you, sir. Thank you very much. Right, 90% on to tier 18. Speed record at Lime Rock Park. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've done the right thing there, but we'll see. See, there you go. There's the problem with this car. Long turning circle, and then all of a sudden you lose it. Okay, come on. Right, I know what I've got to do. I've got to start way behind the start line. Oops. Try not to damage your car. There we go. Right, let's turn this around now. Okay, now I will get first, but it will be, technically speaking, after what would have been the finish line. But for me, it's the start line. There you go. Blimey, only just. There's no way you're telling me that guy got to 225 without doing what I just did there. No way. Dan says, have a good night, lad. Oh, thank you very much. You too. Hope to see you again soon. Maybe not quite as long as the last time. Fingers crossed anyway. Right, speed record first. Next up, speed snap at Bugatti. The Bugatti circuit. Right, do you see that gap though? 150 miles per hour is what I've got to do. What's the betting I get to second and not first? I got first there. I think I got first. There we go. I thought I might struggle there, but look at the gap between second and third. That's quite a big gap, 4 miles per hour. Right, okay. I think this is going to be touch and go to get to 100% without running out of durability. We've got 3 races left, including an elimination. So let's do autocross first. I think just to make sure I get to 100%, if I complete this okay, I'll do the head-to-head next. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I made a right mess up of that. Now, you could argue that was a little bit of a cheat. I didn't mean to do it, but I did literally skip out a whole corner there. But there we go. That's what happens sometimes. 15.799. Now, apparently, according to second place, they've put you play too much. Well, maybe. Maybe. But don't worry, because I won't be playing this game too much in 60 days' time, because it'll be gone. Right, okay, so 96%, 2 races to go. I'm going to do the head-to-head first, because technically it should be a shorter race and therefore less impact on the car's durability. 1 lap around Silverstone. And we're racing against Danny G. How about that? Daniel G, Tony? No idea. There we go. We got him. We got him. Oh, large turning circle again. And we're in first place. Okay, let's bring this home. Okay. Got it. Oh. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not going to be sorry to see the back of this car. I've just not got on with it at all. But nevertheless, one more race to go to take this to 100%. Monster Crow says, I remember the last time I raced in this track. It was in 2023, where I played in my... All right, Hawaii. The track before this one, before Le Mans track. Says, I don't remember the name of that track, what it was called before Le Mans. I only know it as Le Mans. I don't remember the name before. So I can't even answer that question for you. Maybe somebody can put that, if not in the chat, then maybe in the comments, and we'll know for future. Or I could go and look it up. Or maybe you're talking about, it's not so much, Le Mans is obviously the event. Maybe you're talking about the track name. So I do know it is known as something else, thinking about it, but I can't remember what it's called. Right, we're in 4th place for the final race. We need to finish first to get 100%. Oh, there we go, into 2nd. That's all right, we'll take that. Push. Now, there'll be no playing around today. I'm not slowing down after I've got to 1st. Let's get this one, get the 40 gold, and say thank you very much, kind sir. There we are. Close the gap on 1st. Might even overtake him down here. Right, we're right on his tail. Right on his tail. There we go, into 1st. 4 cars left in the battle. But you know what? Le Mans is the track name, isn't it? As King Simbinala has put, Circuit de... or de 24 hours, or whatever 24 is in French. It's 24, is it? So yeah, there we go. Le Mans is the track name. It's the fact that it's known as 24 hour Le Mans, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we're in 1st place. There's only 2 of us left, and 50 yards ahead. That's not much of a lead, so I just need to keep it and not mess around trying to be clever, although I might. There we go, boom. Monster says Lime Brock Park it was. I thought that was a completely different track. And yeah, King's Banana says, yeah, QUATTRO. That's correct, sir. Yes. Yes, that's just French for 24. There we go. 40 gold, 222 gold. So we're up 122 gold today. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And that is that is all the racing for the exclusive series that I wanted to do tonight. I don't want to do Lamborghini Countach, not today. But we're only at 1 hour 51 minutes. So what we're going to do is go back to season 4 and we'll have another go with the Ford Focus around the club circuit at Dubai. And let's see if we can get first place this time. Let's see if we can get first place. So this will be the final race of this evening. It's been a good evening in terms of racing and lots to think about what is going to happen in the closing weeks of Real Racing 3. It might not be a great deal. Then again, it might go out with a bang. We just don't know. It's all kind of exciting in a sort of sadistic way, considering the game will end. But hey, there you go. Right, what am I doing here? I'm in 7th. I'm in 7th. Can I get into 6th? Yep. Can I get into 5th? Yes. Can I get into 4th? Yes. There we go. Can I get into 3rd? No, I messed it up. Okay, so that's not too bad. 4th place at the end of lap 1. 4 laps to go. 3 cars to overtake. They're the sort of odds I kind of like, but I just need to focus on racing and not look at the chat. Sorry, chat. Because the last time I did that, this was the first race of the evening, I messed up on lap 2. So I'm going to do my best not to mess up this time. I believe I'm just about to go 3rd. There we go. Careful. Can we go 2nd maybe? Yep. 2nd. Oh. Oh dear. Right, okay, well that's not too bad. End of lap 2, 2nd place. Just 1 car to overtake with 3 laps to go. And we know that we do catch back markers, so I think we are in a very good position here. So we will make this the last race of the evening. I can't believe this car only takes 4 minutes to service. That's awesome. Alright, we're in 1st place. 2 laps to go after this. Alright, we're 100 yards ahead of 2nd, and we've just got 1 more lap to go. So this is looking good. This is looking like the win this time, so long as I don't read the chat. Oh! Only playing with you. Only playing. Okay, here we go. Final lap. Oh dear. Skid. There we go. There's the back marker. There's one back marker passed. There we go. First place that time. Michael Mitzel says, well done. Thank you very much, sir. Very kind of you. Keynes Benala says, I love the fact the Bolide only needs 3 hours. Yes, you have to watch a bunch of ads, but not a whole lot of them, luckily. True, true, true. Look at that. 4 minutes for this car. Boom. That'll be ready for tomorrow, though. That will be the end of racing for today. We're looking good here. We're looking good. Technically speaking, we're going to have a total of 10 series to race in again tomorrow. 2 of them will be brand new series, all very exciting. Now, that's a shame. I don't think I've taken season 4 to 99%, no. But I don't think it's far off. It might happen tomorrow. Exclusive series, still at 82%. That might go up to 83% tomorrow. I reckon we're pretty close there. And obviously, overall, we're at 92%. That was never going to go up to 93% this evening. But yeah, we're looking good there. We're looking good, quite healthy. 222 gold. Definitely be fully upgrading at least one car by the weekend or over the weekend. I don't think I'll be doing 2 unless there's more rewards coming our way. Michael Mistel says there is only one crazy Lamborghini. It is really planted, and that is the Huracan Performante. I believe I've got that fully upgraded. Let's have a look. Road collection. Let's go into have a look at Lamborghinis. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, there's quite a few Lamborghinis. What was it called again? It's called the Huracan. Huracan Performante. There we go. Yes, there you go. Fully upgraded. So I've already done the exclusive series for that car. Now, I don't think the one that I'm doing is particularly... Is this one? Is particularly... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah. It hasn't got the colours on yet because I haven't fully upgraded it yet. The final upgrade is being applied. It will be interesting how this car drives because if you look at the grip there, it does look like it's the worst part of all the features in comparison to the top speed, acceleration, which looks pretty crazy at just over 2 seconds, to be fair. And braking actually looks really good. So it looks like the weakest part of this car is the grip. But 1.61G, that still might be half decent in terms of chucking it around a race course. We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. There we go. That is the end of the racing. Michael Mistel says the Huracan Performante was orange. It was, but when I fully upgrade the car, I always apply chrome black and the racing wheels just so I can tell just by visually looking at that car it's fully upgraded. Can't do it with all the cars are fully upgraded, but with most of them. Kings Benala says, I really love to drive that car. Right, cool. Right, well, we'll find out tomorrow. There we go. That's, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, where have I gone? There I am. That's the end of racing for this evening. 2 hour mark hit. So, in summary, we've taken all the exclusive series to the next reward, apart from the Lamborghini Countach. Maybe because mainly because I don't like that car. Why did I upgrade it? Why did I upgrade a car I don't like? Oh yeah, that's right, because it was cheap. Michael Mistel says, "Thank you for today. You are very welcome." Kings Banana says, 1.61 isn't that bad for Lamborghini. No, it's that's actually good for a Lamborghini. Oh dear. Monster Crow says, "Good racing. See you next time." Thank you all very much. So, there we go. That's the end of racing. If you did enjoy tonight's stream, please give it a thumbs up or a like. And if you'd like to see more of this type of content, if you watch on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. If you watch on Rumble, then please follow the channel, The Fifth Guardian. And if you wouldn't mind, please share with your family and friends who will hopefully also enjoy this content as well. With that being said, I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one. And I hope to see you tomorrow for some more racing. Until then, thank you and goodbye.